Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is part 3 of my Scraptastic junk journal series, where we are using up my scraps and making a journal that I will give away when it is finished. So, since yesterday I did a few things to just kind of prep ahead of time. And since the snafu with the yarn in yesterday's episode, we didn't get as much done as I wanted to. So I made a couple things, well, I made one thing really, just to kind of speed up the process a little bit. So I'll show you that. And then I thought today there's one thing I want to make, or finish making, that I started. And then I thought we might make some paper flowers in the style of Gina at the Firefly Studio 76. I will link her down in the description box. She made these a couple days ago for the 100-day challenge, and I really liked how she did it. I don't have a die cutting machine yet, or any dies, so I'll have to use my paper punches, and it'll be a little different. But I thought we might make some of those to put in the journal, because I have tons of book pages and other various papers, as you know. So I thought maybe we would do that today. Hopefully there won't be any weird snafus, and we'll be able to accomplish all of that. So let me show you what I did since yesterday. I realized after I turned off the camera that there were words across the top of here. And we didn't cover them while we were making this. So I went ahead and just added some crochet trim to that to cover up those words. So that's what this side looks like. I'm probably not holding that right. And then this is what we did yesterday. So I really like that. So that one is complete. Put that aside. We did this one really quickly at the end of yesterday's video, but I went ahead and just added some lined paper on the back to just make a tiny little journaling space. So that one is complete. This is what I did this morning off camera, because I felt like, you know, we only made one yesterday and I wanted to get more done. So I put this together, and it's just a collaged craziness, really. I used the Tim Holtz packaging that originally looked like this. I rounded the corners, I sanded it, I distress inked it, I added this piece and this piece, which came from Happy Mail, and then just a little bit of duck cloth here and a little bit of burlap across the top, and a little red ruffle for some color. Hopefully you can see all the detail on that. Again, don't look too closely at my sewing. I was very proud of myself for getting around this circle so nice, and then some of the straight stuff just went totally haywire, but that's, you know, that's just how it goes. And then I just added, this is actually scrapbook paper, but it's just a lined notebook paper looking, so that has some journaling space on the back there. So we will put that in our journal. And then I decided, I think I showed this the first day. It was one of the book plates that I had made, and it just didn't go with the book that I was working on when I made it. So I set it aside, and I thought, you know, it might look really nice. Let me grab this on the cover because it has some orangey colors. I'm not sure yet. We won't attach it today because I really don't know how this, you know, how the closure is going to go and all of that, and if I'm going to decide that I like it entirely. But I pulled it out so I wouldn't forget about it. So we'll just tuck that in there and set that aside. All right, and then I did prep some more of the packaging pieces. If we have time today, or we'll just do it another time, or maybe I'll do it off camera, just to decorate some of those. But they're prepped. I pulled out some stuff that I do want to do something with. There were the Rolodex cards that had a mishap on the back with that manila folder that bled on everything. This is another piece like on the tag that I made. or on the journaling card or whatever you want to call that. But that would be nice to use again. And then I had a piece of glassine bag, or it's probably parchment paper. I think I got this in Happy Mail, but this was just part of it. And I want to use that. This was another envelope from Happy Mail. And then this was just a tea-dyed envelope I found that I thought we would use at some point too. So those are just some things that I kind of pulled out. Oh, and a slide mount that kind of went horribly wrong when I tried to tea dye it. I don't even know where these lines came from, but I thought, you know what? It's still cool, and we can find an image to put inside there and tuck it in somewhere or attach it as a tab. So yeah, that's what I've been doing while I have been away. And then I wanted to show you this because I started this morning, but then I decided that I thought it would be fun to finish it on camera with you guys. So all I did was I used my little corner punch and punched the top, and I rounded the bottom, and I added, let's see, Tattered Rose Distress ink around the edges and a little bit on the tuck spots here. You can't even really tell. It's such a light color, but I just wanted to add something onto it. And then these holes are already here in the packaging, so I just added brads. I thought that looked really cute. So we'll put the last one in here. And then to keep these from, spinning and getting in the way of whatever we tuck in these slots, I added a piece of double-sided tape here, just along those to kind of hold them down. And then when we glue it in the book, that'll also help as well. So that's all I've done so far. So we'll get that taken care of. There. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you hear the wind in the background, it is very windy here. I had the window open in my craft room, and I decided to shut it before I started filming because it was quite loud, but you might hear it anyway, because my house is old. So, all right, so we've got this. I don't want to do too much to it because I think the brads make it really pretty, but I thought maybe some sort of lace or a ruffle or something. What do we have here? I didn't even look to see what I might want to use. This is cut off of something else, so the edge isn't fantastic, but maybe, nah. No, I don't think so. I don't like that. While I'm searching, thank you everyone for your wonderful comments about the past couple of these videos in this series. It was very nice to hear that I'm, first of all, not the only one that struggles, and secondly, that nobody is expecting perfection. So, and that's good. That's a good thing because I am not. And I will not claim to be. All right, I don't know here. Let's see. We have, that's probably too short. Well, it would actually work, but what would it look like behind? Maybe. But thank you for watching. This is fun for me, so I hope everybody is enjoying it, at least to some degree. Oh, this is pretty. What is this? Hold on. I've got so much stuff here. It's too big, but I want to use that somewhere at some point. So we'll pull that out. I'm not sure where, but put that over there. All right, Emily, you're getting sidetracked. That's what I do. Can't find my garbage can? All right. This is starting off well. All right, I don't know. Maybe we're gonna have to set this aside and think about it. I thought that it would be easy. I really did. And I should have maybe thought it through a bit before I turned the camera on, but I didn't. All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna set that aside for a minute, and I'm sure you're all yelling at me through the camera or through your whatever you're watching this on, your phone or your computer, like just put this on it, and I don't know yet. So we'll set that aside. All right, so these paper flowers that Gina did, I need to grab my book pages. Give me a sec. I have to find my book pages. What in the heck? Oh no. Okay, I made it here somewhere. Just a second. There they are, right where I left them. Okay. All right, and I know she used some Edith Holden pages for some of hers, and they were really pretty. I don't know if I have any. I might have one piece of Edith Holden in here. So let's just look through and see what we see. Dr. Seuss. Okay. That might be pretty. All right, let me set this aside because we're basically going to punch out 3 different sizes of circles. And then, oh, that bunny's cute. I'd probably put that right out of frame. He's cute. All right. And then put them together. Now I don't have, she used a leaf punch or a leaf die, and I don't have either one of those. So my flowers are not going to have leaves, but we will find something else to put on them. Maybe some lace or fabric. That's kind of pretty. Oh, there's Edith Holden. Well, it's not a very exciting piece of Edith Holden, but that's okay. These pages, I'm afraid this stuff just, I mean, it just like falls apart. So I don't really want to use that for this particular project anyway. Is that really all I have that's Edith Holden? Oh my goodness. Okay. I have Tolkien. Maybe we could use some Tolkien. I don't know. This is just going to be a mishmash of crazy. That's just what this is. So I'm not going to think too much about it. I can also just use some, words here. That's something with, I think that came out of a bird book. Yep. That's a poem, maybe. Just some random scrapbook paper with words on it. All right. Now I've made a mess. Let's clean this up. So yeah, I really liked these, and they're so simple. And I thought, what a perfect thing to make to use up some of these book pages. So I know for sure, let me pull all my punches over here. This is all I have for circle punches. So I have a 1.5 inch scallop. So that will be the base of our flowers will be a scallop. And then I have a 1 inch and a 1/2 inch, just regular circles. So that's what we're going to use. I haven't tried this yet, so we'll see how it goes. The 1/2 inch is too small for that bunny. So let's go ahead and punch him out because he's super cute. Well, is the 1/2 inch? What do you think? You're not going to get very much of the bunny, are you? So then if we do this, we're going to cover him up. Let's try. Put him to the side. All right. So we have our little bunny. And then maybe we'll do these flowers for the background. If I can. So we have, let's see, we got our bunny and some flowers, and then we need something, a little one in the middle. Where was that page that had just some words on it? Let's just find something here that we can use. There we go. Now, she didn't line anything up in the center, which I liked as well. And I'm not going to do that either because I don't want to cover this bunny completely. So I'm just trying to decide how I want to do this. I'm going to move this all the way over here. And then it will be, okay. So we're just going to crumple a little just so it's not perfect. I need to figure out what I want to put in the center. Mine are a lot smaller than Gina's just because my punches are smaller. So I think I might use just like a flat back pearl of some sort as opposed to a button, because I don't think I have buttons that are cool. I mean, I probably do, but it would take me a while to search through them. I don't think they're quite small enough, the ones that are right here on my desk, for this size. But hopefully it'll still be cute. Just ink that up a bit. Alrighty. So she sewed hers together with the button, but obviously that's not gonna work here for us, so I'm gonna have to glue. Like that? What do you think? All right, let me get some glue. My glue is exploding because it's almost, this bottle needs to be filled, I guess. I don't know, but so if it's sitting here and you're watching and you just see glue kind of volcanoing out of it, don't be alarmed. I was earlier because it just like, yeah, it exploded. Yeah, see how it's, sometimes you can't get it out at all, and then other times it's coming out when you don't want it to, right? All right, let me turn around for a second and grab my flat back pearls. I also have tons of sequins, but I think for this particular one, I might go with, oh yeah, this is cute. All right, let me see if I can, hopefully this will focus. It's a little flower sequins. Let me look and see if that's focusing. See that? All right. I think that'll look cute. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like that. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, I don't need that much, but I guess that's what I'm gonna get. Dry then. Here we go. What do you think? I like it. All right, so let's see what we could use for some, or you know what, I'm gonna let that dry. We'll make a bunch of the flowers, and then while they're drying, we can work out what we're gonna use for leaves, or, you know, sort of leaves. All right, let's see. I wanna use some of this, but there's not really a whole bunch of excitement here. What can we sort of get out of this? Make sure it's sort of lined up in there. All right, that's good for a background, right? All right, I'm not dealing with this glue right now because I don't need this much at a time, so I'm gonna get something different. Put this away. Let's see, try this one. Lay it on its side because it's almost empty too. All right, so that'll be our background. And then maybe just some words here in the middle. So my oldest son, who is in Florida for school for sports broadcasting, gets to broadcast a baseball game at a little college near his college, different college than what he goes to. And we get to listen to that tonight, so I'm super excited about that. It's always fun to hear. I mean, it's just fun and weird to hear your adult child that you swear was just, you know, 4 yesterday. You know, basically on the radio, yeah, calling a game. So it's super cool. I'm thrilled for him on so many levels. It's just so exciting for him to see him just live out his dream, because this has been his dream since he was 4. I mean, he just has always just kind of had a passion for sports. So I'm super excited for him, and he'll be here in less than a week, which is even more exciting. All right, so we've got these pages from Lord of the Rings, but I don't know if I want to use that necessarily. We've got these, this is from a book of Renoir. What can we get? I always like to look, I always like to kind of take my punch and look and see, okay, well, what's that gonna look like if I cut it there? Or what's that gonna look like? We've got some people here. It's kind of interesting. Let's do that one. Oops. Oh, this glue is exploding now too. I think it's the weather sometimes. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments if this happens to you, because I feel like when the weather gets warmer, or when like the barometric pressure is weird, and I don't know if it's because it's high or because it's low, my glue does not behave itself. And I mean, it could just be that the bottles are getting empty and they're getting full of air, but this is ridiculous. This should not be happening. I can't deal with this now. All right, you're going away too. What am I going to use? I'm running out of options. Who's going to behave for me today? All right, I know my Fabri-Tac, my Fabri-Tac will not behave today, because if the other ones aren't working, that one certainly will not be the one to decide to work. Maybe this bottle will behave. Alrighty. Oh, that's cute. I like that. All right, what are we gonna put in the middle of that one? I think that one calls for a pearl. Do I have a small enough one though? Probably not. Okay, maybe a gem. My pearls are all pretty big. Oh, come on. No, I like that. That'll work. All right. So I had somebody comment yesterday in my video. I talked about the fact that I have 5 cats, and I do, and I do my best to keep them out of anything. Well, I keep everything that is fabric or yarn or anything that they could get their fur on that can't be easily gotten off of. I keep that all in bins and away from them. However, I do live in a house with 5 cats. So somebody commented that they have a cat allergy, and I totally understand that. And I'm glad I said something, because I would hate to have somebody win something or purchase something, not knowing. And I do have it. It does say that on my Etsy shop as well, but that I have cats. But I would hate for someone to unknowingly get a package from me and have there be, a cat hair that then triggers an allergy attack for them. So what I told her, and what I'll tell you is, right now I don't, but in the future I plan on having digital items available as well. So for future giveaways, I will make that an option for anyone. When I have digital things available, I will make that an option for anyone that might have a cat allergy, if that makes sense. So don't feel like you can't enter a giveaway simply because you're allergic to cats. This particular one that I'm doing now, obviously I don't have any digital items to offer, so I won't be able to do that now. I apologize for that, but in the future that will be a thing. So I just wanted to let everybody know, because I know a lot of people do have cat allergies. My entire family, except for me, is allergic to cats. So no one can come to my house. Here's this one while I've been talking. Finish that up. So I understand. I completely understand. And it is not at all offensive to me if, I get it. But I want everyone to be able to be included at some point. So we'll just, moving forward, I will have some things that would be, cat allergy friendly. I hope that helps. All right, let's see. I really want to use this because this is kind of cool. I like the compass here. So let's see which size that would be best with. Should we do that as a background so that it's nice and big? Well, hello. Yeah, I think I like that, but I'm gonna do it more to the side here so that I don't cover it completely. Oh, I can't do it that far. I will go this way. Because I don't want to cover it completely up with the rest of the pieces. That's garbage. So when I do videos, I move stuff around, like my garbage can, so that I can have my sewing machine on a table right behind me, as opposed to across the room. So when I'm doing videos, I can never remember where I put my garbage can. It's never where I'm used to it being. So isn't it funny how we just get so used to where things are, and it just becomes kind of second nature to toss something wherever the garbage can usually is. And then you find stuff on the floor later. Okay, all right, that's cool. And then what do we want to put in the middle? It doesn't have to be, let me think here. We could use scrapbook paper too. Let's see what I have that might be nice. with the compass. We need like a map, don't we? Let me see if I have any pieces that are big enough in my map bag. Oh yeah, I have a whole map in here. All right, that'll work. I have little pieces too, but let's just use this. Find something kind of, okay. First of all, let me off camera so you don't have to watch me struggle. Find the edge of this map. And tear it down a little bit because it is too big to deal with on camera. All right, that's better. Let's just do something kind of generic. What do you think? But with some color. I want some color in it. Let's see if we can, how close can we get to that? There we go. And you don't have to crinkle these up. You could leave them flat if that's what you like. They'd be very pretty that way too. I feel like if I, yeah, there are some cases where I feel like that would be even better actually. I didn't cut that very well. Let's get that over there. Alrighty, this glue seems to be behaving a little better. Alright, so we're gonna go towards this side this time. Go. And then in the middle, let's just do some, how about some mountain little illustrations here? Or yeah, I think I like that. Oops. Come on. Well, I did not like the punch. All right. That's okay. Does not need to be perfect. I am in awe of people like Gina who are doing the 100-day challenge and making something new every day for 100 days. I think that is just amazing that you guys are able to do that. I kind of heard about, I might have tried, but I kind of heard about it late. I was away and out of town and wasn't on social media. And I think I'm gonna use one of these just little red crystal-y guys. So by the time I heard about it, it was like day 6 or 7. And I'm like, well, there's no way, because I would feel like I'd have to, you know, go back and redo all those days. So, But I think it's amazing that people are able to do that. I think it's pretty cool. So in the future, I don't know if it's something that happens. I've never heard of it before, and I don't know if it's something that happens all the time or if it's like a yearly thing or what. But if I hear about it again, I will definitely try to be a part. Okay, so we have 3. Now, before we get too much further into this, I want to make sure that we think about or try to figure out what we're going to use for little leaves here. So okay, my mat ended up under my chair. Hold on just a sec. There we go. I have such a mess on the floor, guys, really. I'm glad you can only see what is visible on my desk here. So I don't know, maybe just some sort of, you know, plainish fabric. Or I have some green fabric here. Maybe that would be nice. I'm not sure. Let's tear some up and see what happens. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can. This was just a dish towel, actually, originally. If I remember correctly, this might not tear properly. I think I do remember that. It has to be cut and then frayed. That's okay. All right, let's see if we cut this like at an angle. And we put kind of 2 pieces. Oops, that's upside down. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I don't like that. Wonder how hard it would be for me to cut a leaf freehand. Yeah, I'm thinking that's not gonna happen. I do not have cutting skills. Let's see. But I don't like how that looks. I wonder, maybe a smaller piece. Oh, that's better. Okay. Nope, that changed everything. I think I like that now. Okay, let's go with that. Make sure I get the glue in the right spot here. Oh, that's cute. Okay, yep, I like that. I'm glad I tried that because that works really well. All right. And then once it's on the page, it won't flop around so much anyway, so it'll be okay. There we go. That's adorable. Love it. All right. Let's get some more here that's mostly just green. This is a mess. Probably should be using my actual fabric scissors for this, but they're not here in front of me. All right, so this one is kind of going this way. So we'll do it that way. Very cute. Okay, this guy. Oh, that's so much better. Isn't it amazing how a decent pair of scissors can just change everything? This one, oh, this one's coming up from this side, sort of. Oh, I don't like that green with that. Nope, 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 nope. That's not gonna work. How about paper for this one? Is that weird? Is that weird? I don't know. I think I like it maybe a little thinner and kind of angled. There. Okay, that's good. So do you guys have any plans for the weekend? I know it's Easter. For those of you who celebrate Easter. We'll be going to church on Sunday, and then just probably honestly getting ready for my son to get here on Monday. Nothing too exciting. That's okay too. Doesn't always have to be exciting, right? There. I like that one a lot, the bunny. All right, so we have 3 of those. I think that's, I wonder if I want to taper these. No. There we go. That's better. It looks a little more finished that way. There. All right, well, those will be really cute in our journal. I like those. All right, do we want to work on anything else? Let's see here. It's been about 45 minutes. Maybe that's long enough for today. Let's look at this slide mount for a sec. All right, some of this needs to go away because it's just taking up space. I'm a very messy crafter. I apologize for all of you that are neat. Again, I can't find my garbage. I usually tend to just clean up when I'm done as opposed to as I go, which sometimes is okay and other times just becomes a complete disaster. But okay, let's look at this because I had an idea. I had that little piece of butterfly fabric here. I don't know if that's going to be enough. What will that look like? Yeah, no, that's not really, can't really tell it's a butterfly anymore, huh? What else could we put there? I have this orange flower, or I could do it this way. No. Maybe the orange. No. This is how I operate. Take it or leave it, right? Because that's just how it is. Maybe we could. Oh, look here. Just had an idea. I have this crazy, just like assortment of tiny bitty stamps. And I thought maybe we could stamp on this. The only stays on I have is Timber Brown, so that is what it will be. Let's see what happens. You like ladybugs? Oh, dang it. I always forget this stamp pad is super juicy. Okay, we're not going to use that one because I just wrecked it. What else do we have? Oh, I could have done that. I have a leaf stamp. Always think of things after the fact, right? Flower. There's a butterfly. Let's use the butterfly. Let's see if I can just do this really lightly. Not sure what to do about the fact that this is so juicy. Let me see what that's going to look like first. Oh, wow. See, I'm barely, yikes. Okay, but it doesn't look bad when you stamp it, so we'll just try, and if it looks awful, we'll move to a different piece of fabric. How about that? Oh, no, that's cute. Ah, okay, hold on. Put that away. Oh, I love that. That is too precious. Okay, now I'm thinking I want to turn this actually. Do I want to do that? Do I want it like this? Or do I want to turn it inside out? Well, I just broke it, so it doesn't really matter. I can glue it together anyway, but I think I want, because that side actually coffee dyed. The non-shiny side did okay. So I think we'll put it together like that. Let me draw around this roughly so I can kind of cut it out. There we go. Yeah, those aren't going back in there. All right. There we go. Okay, let's cut this out real quick and then we can glue it in and we'll be done for today. How about that? is just too cute. I really like that. All right. Only concern is this just did not fare well in the process of trying to coffee dye it. It just kind of wrecked it. But I think it'll be okay for what we're doing here. All right, I'm going to lay that on there. Should be able to see through the back and make sure. Yeah. Kind of just lightly push it down here, and then I don't want to use too much glue, but I also want it to stick, so yeah. It's a fine line, right? All right. All right, we're gonna hopefully, I hate doing this because the glue could just be squishing out all in the center, but I'm hoping that's not happening. There. So once again today, what I planned on doing, which was this guy here, we didn't do because I couldn't come up with anything. So I guess you can tell me in the comments, because we can do it tomorrow, if you have an idea for making that look better, or if you think it's just trash and I should give up, that's fine too. Just let me know what you think. I love your comments, guys. I love hearing what you think. I love meeting new people this way. It's really fun. But I really like that a lot. I do. I'm not sure if I want to add anything. Probably. Maybe just some trim or something, but we can do that tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. All right. So we got a lot done. I feel better about today than yesterday as far as what we got done. It's not been quite an hour. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. My husband's off work tomorrow, and I'm not sure what our plans are for the day, but I will definitely upload a video at some point. And then I was hoping that I would get done with this series by tomorrow, but that's not going to happen. So it'll go into next week, and that's fine. I won't do any over the weekend. But just maybe Saturday, but not Sunday. So whatever we get done, and then we'll just keep doing it till it's complete. And I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this, and please subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.